Good afternoon. Imagine a spark. A spark in your garage. It ignites a fire. This broken outlet fire in your garage causes flames to engulf your cars, your appliances. Everything in your garage is gone. This all happens before the firefighter department can arrive and save your home. They do arrive. They spare your house. However, the loss is devastating. This devastating loss destroyed your vehicles, your garage, and all the appliances that you had housed there. Could this have been stopped? A home sprinkler system could have bought the firefighters enough time to save your vehicles, your house, your appliances. At least it could have tampened down the fire before everything happened. Let's discuss how affordable sprinkler system can save your home, your family, and your belongings. I've been a 15-year firefighter in Ohio and here in Tennessee, and I've seen how devastating fires can be. Therefore, I've studied these sprinkler systems, how they can protect your businesses, how they protect your residential homes. So these sprinkler systems are a great benefit, especially for insurance. First, sprinklers reduce the risks of fire. Next, I'll show you how they address the unique fire hazards in Tennessee homes. And finally, I'll address any concerns about costs, and I'll cover some misconceptions that are out there in the world of sprinkler systems. Let's begin with an admission. Fires happen, and fires do happen. However, they can be minimized with a sprinkler system. What I'd like to do is let's reduce the fire risks. How does it do that? Interesting statistic. NFPA states that sprinklers reduce death by up to 80%. That means lives are saved. Fires spread fast. Everything we do as a firefighter to respond quickly. However, sprinklers, active working sprinklers, act faster than we do. It saves critical time all throughout the initial stages of the fire. Preventing the fire beyond its starting point causes less damage, more importantly, a safer escape. While sprinklers are powerful tools, the importance is even clearer considering special fire risks here in the homes of Tennessee. Tennessee's fire hazards. Homes here are built with dry, old wood, older electrical systems with very open floor plans. Fires spread rapidly. Beyond the flames, we're looking at the dangers of toxic smoke is the leading cause of death in house fires per the National Institute of Standards of Safety. How do sprinklers help? They don't just tackle flames. They reduce the smoke, they keep the fire small, and it creates safer conditions. Evacuation reduces smoke inhalation. In rural areas, response times are longer, sprinklers are vital, and they're an immediate line of defense. Next, cost. I bet you're wondering if sprinklers are practical. Let's address these concerns about the affordability and misconceptions about that. It's a common worry about the cost associated with installing sprinklers in your home. I get it. Let me give you perspective. Cost of sprinkler is a fraction of what fires cost, financially, emotionally, mentally, and so on. Breaking down the numbers. For a new home construction, $1 to $2 per square foot, therefore a 2,000 square foot home would cost $2,000 to $4,000 upon construction to have your house built with a sprinkler system. Retrofitting an existing home is $2 to $7 up to $10 depending on older homes. Therefore, for that same 2,000 square foot home, you're looking at $4,000 to $14,000 to retrofit it. Consider a report by NFPA. Sprinklers reduce fire damage by 70%, potentially saving your home and other losses. Another concern that people have is how do sprinklers work? According to Hollywood, when the sprinklers go off, every sprinkler in the room goes off. Fires here, every sprinkler in this room would go off. That's a myth. In reality, sprinklers only closest to the fire activate. For example, if a fire is here, it would heat the ceiling up to activate that sprinkler. That sprinkler would then put the fire out and or tampen down the fire before it gets any further. Modern systems are reliable, low maintenance, and they won't flood if there is an emergency. Finally, investing in sprinklers to protect your home supports you, your family, and even the community. With all this considered and the information I provided to you, Moderate upfront cost could result in a considerable savings. Professionally installed systems reduce the risk of fire, minimize the smoke hazard, makes your house safe and affordable with little to no maintenance cost. Returning to that outlet fire that destroyed your garage. A working sprinkler system could have reduced the damage, prevented the fire from growing rapidly and spreading. There's a lot of choices out there. We wanted to choose life safety and property conservation. Thank you.